important it is for you to have your skin glowing and looking good. That then raises your confidence. That then makes you feel like, you know, you are up right at the top of the sky. And so this hugely depends on you. They say that sometimes you could have skin complications, but you know, remedies are out here. And because remedies and specialists are out here, it is important that you make sure that you get it right. And so we'll be having Lydia, who's the boss of Flawless by Lydia.
Yes.
Flawless by Lydia Spa, to enlighten us on how best you can take care of our skin. She keeps telling us that the skin is not just the face. And I don't know why, when we talk about the skin, we always have this assumption that it has to be about the face. Lydia is here to tell us how best you can take care of your skin. You know, skin routine, very, very important. Some of these things that we, you know, tend to overlook that could be very, very helpful. So Lydia, how have you been?
I've been fine. Thank you, Linda, for having me back.
It's an honor.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that we look at when we get to the salon, when we get to these spaces where we want to have our facial done, is just how does this person who's working with you look? So when they look lovely, you are convinced that they're going to do the same job on you. When their hair is well done, then you're convinced that they're going to do a good job. And I don't know whether you do that. I personally do that. So I march into a salon, say a spa, and I look at how the people around there look. It gives me the confidence that I'm going to get the right service. And so when you say Lydia, then at least we are convinced that we are getting good advice. Skin routine, skin care. As simple as it may appear, it is not for very many of us.
Yeah, it is not. With skin, it's one of the largest organ in the body and the heaviest of it all. It covers us and everything. So how we take care of it matters a lot in terms of the things that we use, the products, the protection. And I can say basically the three of them, the nourish, restore and protecting it. So there are three of them, so we tackle all that. So it's not just the face, which as for me, I'm a skin esthetician. I deal with skin treatments and skin analysis and the products, all sorts of things concerning the face, but also the body is still part of the skin that we are talking about. And
sometimes you have your face, some of us really have these troubles that you find your hands, the other parts of the body are totally different from other parts of the body. That the inside bit would be extremely light, the face would appear extremely light, the hands are a little bit dark, you know, and these conversations of what to couture tint. I mean, just what goes into this such that one can have parts of their body, parts of their skin totally different.
So there are two things which we have: the skin type and the skin condition. The skin type is the skins that you're born with. You can't change it. You're either oily, you're dry, or you are a combination of either dry and oily. And that's why you find people who have combination skin. Some of their parts are oily, others are dry. You can have an oily face and your feet are very dry. So that is the difference that goes on with combination of having two combined skin. The others will have totally dry, others totally oily, and with this now comes the skin condition from the impact of the skin types, whereby if you're oily, you will have excess production of oil, the sebum, and now this will cause acne, and this is one of the conditions that most people find themselves in. We have, if you're suffering from, your skin is quite dry, you can have like eczema and all that. So these are the conditions that comes with the skin types. Because of you having this type of skin type, it affects your skin condition, and now you have all these kind of challenges with your skin.
You know, today when we speak about the skin, there's a smile on the faces of very many ladies, because it appears like there's always a solution for everything and anything. But then again, some of these solutions would come with a lot of troubles in future. And so sometimes it really becomes hard for one to, you know, be sure that if I put my hand on this, then I'm guaranteed of a good and glowing skin. If I put my hands on this, then I am guaranteed of a good and glowing skin for a very short time. And before I know it, then we have shifted to a different matter. In such a scenario, how do you get to advise the people before we even get to understanding skincare routine?
I think we are lacking an understanding on skin that is. And so there are so many things that are happening. The market is flooding with so much brands and products. You don't know which to use. You're following celebrities. They're telling you this is the best. So you end up buying without you knowing whether this works for you. And less, like even we can be sisters, Linda, but we don't have the same skin type. So it doesn't mean we can use the same like products that you're using. So it's good for you to see a skin expert who will analyze your skin, and from there this person will be able to tell you what is your skin type, what is your skin condition, and from there when you're buying a product, you're able to read, does it fit, you know, my skin type or my skin condition. So that is the most important thing. Don't just buy something because it's on sale or it looks pretty, because most of the products are branded nicely, you know. So have a knowledge of what you're buying.
Let's talk about knowledge of what one is buying. Very, very important. Because you see some of these products that we buy, skin products, really, you even go to the ingredients. It is rocket science. The things that have been written there, you perhaps have no idea what they would mean. And that's the reason why most of the people will definitely tend to buy products based on what you've been advised by a friend. You know, you come to Lydia tells you this would work for you, this would work, without, you know, proper understanding of it. Just what gets into getting the knowledge of the products to use before you get to buy them, before you say, oh, you arrive to that decision that this is what you're going to use for your skin.
I think number one is, first of all, knowing what are the basic products that you need for home care use. And before that, as for me, if you come to Flawless Spa, one thing we do is we do the skin consultation. Maybe I will advise you to do the skin treatment, which is the facial. And now from there, you're able to tell me maybe after 2 weeks, how are the products, how was the treatment. And from there, I'll know which one to pick from you. Maybe you will need a cleanser, a toner, a moisturizer, and a sun protection. But sunscreen, that one is a must. You have to protect your skin.
Every morning.
Every morning. The moment you wake up in the morning and you can see the light, that means the sun rays are coming direct to you, so you need to use sunscreen. Even the lights that you're using, the bulb and everything, all of them, they have the UV rays, so it's good to protect yourself from all that.
Basic skincare routine. Let's talk about that now that you mentioned that one has to wear their sunscreen. I'm a little bit lazy when it comes to that. I buy my sunscreen, it takes forever before it gets finished. Why? Because today I'll apply it, the next day I won't apply it. And I remember the last time we were talking about sunscreen and just getting to know which would be best, which would work perfect, and how necessary and at what time you get to apply them. General skincare routine for basically everybody.
Awesome. We'll start with you need something to wash your face, which is different from the soaps that we use for the rest of our bodies, or the bar soap and everything. So the reason why we use the cleanser, it's because it balances the pH of the skin, which should be from 4.5 to 5.5 pH. So that is why we use cleanser. It's a little bit mild, and it has the ingredients, it's a bit oily. It has oil in it, so that's why it soothes the skin, and it's easier to cleanse everything and to remove the dirt, the makeup and all that, compared to the other soaps. Number two, you need a toner. Toner, it's good after you've cleansed now to close your pores and everything. And now from there, you'll need a very good moisturizer, or you can use serums. Serums, they are more lighter than the creams, which tends to penetrate deep into the pores. That's why you can right now most people are talking about serums and all that. So they penetrate deeper, and now you can put now the serum, the day cream if we are doing day, and the sunblock. That should be SPF, the sun protecting factor, from 30 to 50 SPF. So with that, you're okay. Now you can put your makeup on and you're good for your day. At night, you cleanse, you tone, you put the night cream or even the serum again, and now you're okay. You can rest.
The irony of it all, Lydia, and I don't know whether you'd agree to this, I don't know whether it's factual or not, is that those ones that consider themselves kienyeji in most cases, and I say kienyeji because you find that this is a person who tells you, I am not going to put anything foreign on my face. Some will even tell you, not even, you know, petroleum jelly. I'll not apply that because I have a good skin and I think I want it to remain as good as it looks right from childhood. And so some of these people will not get into this business of skincare routine. They will not get into the business of having a good moisturizer. And sometimes you find that in the long run, you know, with age, their skin is not as bad in comparison to those ones that have really been careful on how they get to handle their skin. And that this makes you sort of a slave, that up to old age, you should always be taking care of your skin, which sometimes with old age you find, you know, is a little bit demanding. Why is it that we have a difference? That those ones who take care of their skin, in most cases, you'd find that with age, they have more, you know, of complications in comparison to those ones that really did not focus on taking care of their skin.
Wow. Skin is an investment, and you have to come to fall in love with it. You have to fall in love with your skin, and to fall in love with all these kind of treatments and the products that you're using. And let me say this, some of the conditions that we have right now is because we didn't take care of our skin when we are young. It should start from when the baby is born.
So it's a sure deal that if you take care of your skin from a young age, that even as you grow gracefully, and all the way it will glow.
Exactly. So it has to start from even when the child is born, their sunscreen for the babies and all that. You have to ensure that the creams that you're applying, you find some kids are born with eczema, you know, that's still a condition. If you don't take care of it, then when you grow up, this will affect you. This is dryness, and dry skin tends to age fast. So you find you're getting these fine lines and everything. Also our lifestyle, because basically it's internal, you're not drinking enough water, taking care of your body and all that. So it's a journey that you need to start. For you, when people look at you, you tell them I'm 50 and they're looking at you, you don't look like it, you know? So it's something that you have to embrace as all of us, because skin has no gender. It's both women and men. Or inclusively.
All right. And so one would want to ask just how much skincare is too much skincare, because there are instances where you're told, "Ay, sasa uko too much. Can you just go mild? Can you don't overdo?" I mean, because then when you overdo, then again you clearly are affecting your skin. You are getting it to be extra light, which in most cases then that is prone to lots of complications. So how much skincare is too much skincare, and to what extent should we go when it comes to skincare?
So the skin has cells. So there's a cell turnover. Cell turnover comes in a period of 28 to 30 days. So you can't like there are people who believe in scrubbing every day. No, you're not allowed. Actually, it should be once a month, because that's when the cells are penetrating up to the epidermis layer. So if you overdo it every day, it's like you're wearing out your skin and all that. And some of knowledge about the skin and understanding that these cells, there are cells that produce this color, which are called the melanocytes, producing melanin color. And so when you kill these cells, that's when we have people who are whitening and having all this kind of bleaching and things that are confusing skincare and the proper way of like handling your skin. You don't have to be light for you to be beautiful. You have to love yourself. With skin has no color, you know. It's skin.
It's skin.
What matters is the number of cells that are inside us. That's why we have the white and the blacks. So if for us blacks, we have more cells, more melanocytes. You agree with me, like people in Turkana or South Sudan, when you look at them, they are glowing.
They're glowing, that's the whole idea.
Yeah, they are glowing because they have a more number of the cells in them. And that's why when they go there, their skin will glow and everything. It doesn't matter the condition that they are in. So that is the difference. So if you're killing these cells, so the more you overdo it, you're killing, affecting the skin. And so when you stand in the sun, your skin is bare. There's nothing to protect. You've killed all the cells that needs to protect. That's why you have the sunburns. You start having all this kind of skin condition and everything.
So how much are our hormones connected to, skincare and the routine that we make? For instance, let's take an example example, a pregnant woman, do they take care of their skin? Do they do the same routine as they would do on a daily, or there are specific products that you are allowed to use when there's a bit of, you know, hormonal changes in your body? I mean, are there instances, like you rightfully put it, you know, with age, again, you advance on the kind of products that you use.
Exactly.
Are there situations in life where you're told, you know, on this one you can now go slow at this moment, and then once you have given birth, then you can go back to, you know, your usual skincare routine?
Hormones are, I can say, they're number two factors of that affect skin. And it's not just for pregnancy. You find like some things like birth control affecting our internal body. And what happens is that when the hormones are imbalanced, they cause more production of sebum. So it is in excess. And that's why you find you'll have all this kind of acne popping out and everything, skin changing. So with that, yes, you may come for a treatment, but you may use these brands, but it's internal. Let's remember that.
Okay.
Whatever you're using is external, but this is an internal thing that is going on.
Right.
So it's good to tell this person, you know what, it's just a matter of period of time. For you, you need like to take things like take a lot of water, drink, so that you flush out the toxins and everything. And then after that, now you can come for the treatment, or we can just do the basic treatment, that is. And then at home, yeah, you have to continue with the home care. It doesn't mean that you're pregnant, you're not supposed to like cleanse stone and everything. You have to still take care of it, even though sometimes you may not see the results, but yeah, you have to keep on like doing the same routine that you are doing previously. Yeah.
All right, so we have mentioned something that is very, very important in terms of, you know, the products that we're using to be externally used. But there are instances where people have to swallow things to take care of their skin. And I don't know how dangerous or how good this is. And many have argued that those ones that you have to take, you know, you have to swallow, are the ones that literally work very fast. I don't know whether you agree to that as, you know, a specialist in this line.
With those swallowing, injection, the drip and all that, is because now with skin, now we understand that most basically it's internal, and that's why most people are using this to fasten, you know, the process of having this kind of skin that you want. But again, I would say the effect of it all, these are some of the things that you have to depend on. For like, you have to keep on doing them for you to keep up with that. But you should let your skin naturally, let it just flow itself and work it itself. It's just a matter of time. You know, with age, sometimes it's because of stress. You may have all that, but again, stress is affecting you and affects your hormones and everything. You find out that you're still fighting, so you'll keep on using. So let it just work itself naturally. Another thing I would advise people is to use like vitamins. You know, you can, those are the only things that I can recommend, like you can take to make sure that if for collagen and elasticity to boost your skin, those are the only things that I can advise for people to take, but nothing else.
Nothing else. Food, nutrition, and skincare. Very important, I'm told, and exercise as well.
It is.
Right?
So food, so if you're oily now, this is now with the skin condition, you have to make sure whatever you're taking doesn't have too much oil in it. Like junk food, we have a lot of junk food that comes with a lot of frying with oil and everything. So you have to avoid that. Make sure that whatever you're taking might be just a little, like steaming vegetables and having things that you're not using excess oil to process them or to cook them and to prepare them. So that is one of the way. Another important thing is taking a lot of water to drink. You have to. And next people will say, we drink a lot of water, we keep on going to the washroom, and that is the important way of drinking water. You have to go so that to flush out toxins and clean up your body with all that. So that is one thing. Fruits are also very good. You have to make sure like you have take a balanced diet. Fruits are also there, but don't do them in excess. Just have like
in moderation
in them. Exercise also, you have to make sure that you exercise your body to sweat and extract all these kind of toxins through sweat and everything. It helps your body Yeah.
Okay. So today I meet someone, or maybe I feel like, well, the products that I'm using are not working for me. It is in the habit of many to change products here and there. It is in the habit of many to use one, a product from a different, or products from different, say, brands at the same time. Just how crucial would it be for one to have products from the same brand, perhaps if it's your toner, your cleanser, and your moisturizer from the same brand, and also of what importance would it be for people to, just stick to one product for a while to see whether they'd be able to get results, and how long does one have to wait for them to see whether then a product is working or not?
Awesome. That's a good question, because most people get confused and carried away because of these kind of things that are coming. Please stick to one brand. If you're using a brand, stick to that brand. Don't be here, don't be there. It's like when I say, if you come to Flawless, you're coming to Flawless Spa. Don't be in this other spa and everything. Stick to one person and with brands who understands. So stick to a brand, and for you to see a result, it will take 6 good months. 6 good months. You don't just apply today and you're seeing results. Others you'll apply and even find rashes. You're not supposed to stop because you find rash. That means the skin, the product is working on your skin. That's why it's reacting. So that is one thing. So don't be in a hurry to expect like changes, because now the skin, it has a process of it. It has the epidermis, we have the dermis layer, we have the subcutaneous layer. So there are 3 layers of the skin. So you have to give them time for them to penetrate and for you to now start seeing the results. And please don't stop like now I want to change this brand because I've seen another one. No, please stick to it. Give it time for it to work, because different brands, different ingredients that they use for their products. So you are not supposed to mix these. Maybe it's still on this other brand that you're using. So you bring a lot of confusion to your skin. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Which is very, very important. And we open the lines for you to ask any sort of questions. I've seen one asking, can Lydia tell us what she uses? Her skin is glowing. I mean, again, this is a secret in most cases. Is there a lady who will tell you the truth?
Yes. If she's a beautician. If she is like me and a esthetician.
And we're not going to say it here. We're going to tell them to come to Flawless by Lydia. Where are you located? Where are you located?
Exactly. We are located in Parkland, so Gigi Road, next to Ruby's petrol station. You can find us on Instagram, Flawless by Lydia, or Lydia Nyaga. You'll get all the information.
You'll get all the information. To me, is there a number that they can call, perhaps to speak to you almost immediately?
Yes, there's a number. I can say it. 0702 901 848. 0702 901 848. Yeah.
All right. We'll go back to this question. How long until one gets results? That today this is a new product and I am beginning to use it and I am following all the instructions that have been given to me by Lydia. How long? Or it's different for different people?
It is different for different people, and I would say that buying a product does not guarantee you the results that you want. You have to combine with the skin treatment. You have to make sure like you have someone, like the facial treatment takes 1 hour. Like you have to cleanse, tone, you have to steam your face. Steaming now will help if you go at home and use these products. They're able to go inside you. There is nothing. You've removed all the clogged pores and everything. You've unclogged them. And so this way will help your skin to penetrate. And facials, you do them once a month. And now you have a whole month to use your products at home. So that one helps a lot. So don't just use the product, but make sure that you get a skin routine that is the facial and everything. It will help you more.
All right. Do we need to be specific on the facial products that we use? That when I come to Lydia, who is my beautician, then I am certain to use a certain brand of products, because there are instances where you'd go, you find a different brand, you find a different brand, and because they are in business, they'll tell you there's nothing wrong with that.
They will convince you how good the skin
how this is now the best in the market.
The latest one. Please have a knowledge of yourself, and that's why I said you have to embrace your skin. You have to fall in love with your skin, so that you know and you're able to tell this person, you know, my skin is sensitive, and please, I would recommend you to use organic products if you're doing this facial. Is it organic? Does it have the chemical treatment? Because we have the chemical treatments and we have the organic treatments. So it's good to tell this person, yes, thank you for the information. It's good also to listen to them, but tell them, you know what, I would love to have something that is organic, mild on my skin, because this is what I want, or I want us to do a chemical peel, so that one I know we are doing this kind of advanced product with acids and all that. So that is the difference. Please have a knowledge of yourself also, because you'll meet other people who are not willing. For them it's money, that's all they want. They don't want to help you go through this journey of skincare. And some of us women, we are desperate at that point. When someone comes to you, they're desperate, they want their acne to go, and you need to stand with them, follow up with them, check on them, how is it, because you know everyone will ask, what's wrong with your skin, what are you using, please use this cream, it will help you. There's so much confusion, these voices that are coming to you, you don't know who to trust. So it's good to stand with that and make sure that this is the proper way that I want my skin to heal.
Sometimes we use products, and the beauty about skincare products is that they stay longer than most of the people think. You could buy one that is extremely expensive, that you know that could last you for 6 months and thereabout. But sometimes we are indisciplined to levels where you realize that, well, this one, the date dictates that it has expired, but you're almost tempted to use it. And sometimes when you use it, really does not react on you almost immediately. And it gets us asking, do skincare products really expire? And what is the worst that can happen if you use an expired product? Unless it's extremely harsh. Most of the times people will tell you, I'm using my scrub that expired I don't know how many years back. And it's still okay, it's still serving the purpose.
So yes, if a product like expired, it's not good to use it. But at the same time, these are people in business like myself. So if I'm selling this product, I'll put it a short-term period for it to sell very fast. So it's a way of, you know, making the products to go very fast. So that could be, and that's why when you use it, it may not affect you.
Even after,
But now it slows, you find that you see the ingredients, they're lowering themselves. They're not as effective as they were when these products was within the period of time.
All right, but then again, it would be bad for one to use products that are expired.
Yes, it will results. You use it, but it will be nothing. Or even it can damage you more. So it's good to avoid that. So make sure you use, or you buy something that you know, this one I'll be able to use it. All right, so as time goes by, we do not grow younger, instead we grow old. And that is the biggest fear, especially for many ladies. And so there is the introduction of anti-aging, you know, products. So there are some people who argue that, I mean, if I do my skincare routine, Lydia, and I am good, do I need to introduce myself to anti-aging products? And if I do, at what stage? And there are others who will tell you that, well, I am extremely aged and I am old, say I am around 40, 50 there, perhaps past the line of when I should introduce myself to, you know, anti-aging products. Is it too late to begin? 3 questions in one. Good. So, as I said, if you've started skincare when you're young, then you're aging, you're slowing the age process. 90% of aging comes with what goes around ourselves, the environmental factors, our lifestyle, everything. 10% is what is nature. God has a way of dealing with that. But now you find people may start even aging at 25. You go to the village, you are maybe studying with someone, and look at them, you know, you can't believe your age mates, because that is what the nature, the environmental factors have affected them. They're aging very fast. So yes, if you don't take care of your skin, age will catch with you very fast. And now you start having skin treating anti-aging at a young age of maybe 40, or even from even 30, 35 and all that. So the best even time for you to start at anti-aging is age 45. From there now you can start fighting all these like fine lines appearing, which skin starts to age at around the eye area. That's where the skin is thin. That's why you have fine lines and all that.
Fine lines,
they start to appear there. So that is they think
the most appropriate
age for you to start anti-aging. Don't rush it. Don't
rush it. And if you've passed this age, is there any harm of trying? And even those ones that have started skincare at a very old age, or maybe not as young as you would have expected, and so you find that, well, this to them appears like an exercise in futility, and they'd feel like, well, maybe it's too late to start. Is it too late to start in most cases? And if I started at, say, at 30 skincare processes, does it really give me some essence of difference?
It does. Immediately it does. There is that immediate effect that comes when you do your first facial. And for me, I normally tell my clients, it motivates you to come back for more. Because immediately you look at yourself and your skin is glowing and all that, you're motivated to come back and do it. So there is no, you can still come. It doesn't matter whether you're 60 or you're 70. That's when you found you can take care of your skin. You're welcome to start the skin routine. There's a proper way of tackling with all that. Yeah. All
right. Someone is asking, what's the difference between an that was esthetician and a dermatologist?
Wow, an esthetician is a beautician who has gone through the skin technology on in terms of the beauty part of it. A dermatologist, this is a doctor specialized with the skin, the whole skin. As we are just dealing with the outer part of the skin, that is maybe the face and everything. So a dermatologist, this is a doctor. I am not a doctor. But I would advance to become a dermatologist.
Yes.
If I want.
Yes. All right. So in this case, it's always advisable to seek advice from a dermatologist as well as an esthetician.
Yes. Okay. If it's serious, I'll send you to the dermatologist or even a gynecologist. If it's hormonal, maybe something that I've seen is internal, I'll send you to those kind of, the doctors will take care of it.
Lots of questions coming on board, but I guess on this very point, it's exactly 9:26, so we have about 4 minutes to close it. What would be your take home, or what would you tell people to take home, as the parting shot as we come to a close?
I'll tell people to nourish your skin, restore it, and protect it very much. That you always want the best from your skin. Don't just be in a hurry. Like if you're using makeup, make sure you don't sleep with your makeup on. Please cleanse it properly, and the skin will serve you well if you treat it well. And it comes with self-love. Love yourself and avoid stress. Life is stressful, but try and smile and everything, so that you confuse your hormones. You don't do, you don't look dull and all that.
Very, very important. Once again, where do they get you?
Parkland, Sojija Road, next to Ruby's petrol station. Check us on Instagram, Flawless by Lydia. And let's talk. You're welcome.
All right, Lydia, thank you so much for speaking to us. Lydia is the director of Flawless by Lydia. It was good having you. There are lots of questions, including whether one should use lime or lemon on their skin. But then again, this ones we answer next round. All right, when we get practical as well.
Yes, we'll be
very,
back.
very important that we get to the practical aspect of this. So we close this one. It was all about beauty and skincare routine. Very, very important. In case you're just joining us, yes, the social media platforms will be holding this, a link, and therefore you can go there and get some of the tips that have been given to us by Lydia this morning. We close it as we look forward to see you again tomorrow. Please enjoy the rest of your viewing right here on TV47. My name is Linda Alela. Thank you.